So, again, not much of a morning penance. And I actually, let's be honest, I saw it yesterday evening. What I'm going to call it a morning penance anyway, It's, even though it's not really a penance to look at stuff that makes you laugh, but I'm going to stick with this stupid video title anyway. So no one can stop me. Anyway, I try and find a link on Sky's website and post it down below there or up in the information card there in the corner. Sky, Mark Austin Standing, whose name I don't know, is a young lad, had a reporter from the Stade France in Paris to deliver a bit of news about the Champions League final last year that was the match was delayed and there was problems with people getting into their seats in the stadium, and it turns out that there'd been quite a lot of violence outside the stadium before the match, and the immediate blame was put on the Liverpool and Real Madrid supporters that were trying to get into the stadium. Now the two guys reporting last night breathlessly reported that no, it wasn't the Liverpool fans. No, absolutely it wasn't the Liverpool fans, and they breathlessly reported that for about 6 or 7 minutes, and with some footage of gendarmes and Liverpool supporters outside the stadium on the night, and then some other footage of Liverpool supporters wandering around with blood pumping out of their heads and staggering around after having some mystery ailment. The two lads managed to not mention once. They managed to not mention once what actually happened. What actually happened? Was it like a poltergeist attacked the soccer fans trying to get into the stadium that night? Or perhaps an army of aliens? They just could not bring themselves. They could not bring themselves to say that about 1,000 strong army of sub-Saharan African and North African folks that live in the Saint-Denis region of Paris attacked all those fans and really gave them a hiding and robbed them, and it was shocking. Now everybody, the dogs in the street, every man Jack knew the day after, that evening actually, what happened there. Now UEFA took about a year to put together a report, saying, you know what, our initial prognosis that it was the Liverpool fans had caused all this. They couldn't even bring themselves to say that violence had occurred. It was just that they weren't safe on the night. The gendarmes and UEFA hadn't made the fans safe on the night. Oh, Sky News, you are such goobers. You are such utter goobers. But very, very funny, it has to be said. Anyway, the question that needed to be asked by one or the other of these two prats should have been like that French news reporter or whatever it was, a politics show, asking key. Okay, well, we all know the key in this instance. It would be really super if Sky News, even though I don't expect this to grow a pair and just actually report a news story in its full context for once, even if it might make them a little bit uncomfortable, maybe they would grow from this experience. Anyway, all highly amusing. I'll see if I can find the clip, the news item, and stick it in the description there or something. Just for the lols. Anyway, okay, I just said lols. That's what young people say, and I'm 50, so I shouldn't be saying that. So I retract that lol. For my wry amusement, or for anyone else's wry amusement that might look at this. And maybe you can think of some music to stick in as well. I don't know. Anyway, thanks for listening.